everybody, today I'm bringing you a layout, and this was inspired by one of Chamel's Friday Live videos. She combined some old product with new product. In this case, I'm combining old Amy Tangerine paper, which is the triangle paper there in the background, with a brand new sheet of the Chamel Glitter Girl paper. And I don't always measure that back border. As a matter of fact, I rarely do, but I wanted to make sure that I was getting the proper exposure on the cut that I was going to make for the for this paper. And I just pointed to you there that there are a couple of words on this paper that are in a hot pink versus the white, and that particular word said dream. And there's also another one that says dream big, and I just really wanted to make sure that that was highlighted as well. So that was going to influence how I cut and where I cut. So I actually cut more off of the bottom than I did off of, or I cut more off the top than I did the bottom because of the way that my photo would be placed, my photo mat. I wanted it to be surrounded by the word dream and then the word sparkles on the bottom there. There's also a word brilliant, which I thought would be great for this. The story behind this layout is that I have begun running again. I have a goal of running a turkey trot, which is a 5K run on Thanksgiving Day, and I'm going to do it with at least one friend, and I think that quite a few more are actually going to join. Sorry about that, everybody. That's what happens when your laptop is not plugged in and it goes down. Anyway, a few more people are probably going to join us as well, too. So the one thing that I just did is that I cut down a matte paper for my photograph there, and that blue paper is from Bella Boulevard Simply Spring. It's called, and it's from the Daily Detail sheet, which I believe it has journaling cards on the back, if I remember correctly, but it's got this great blue pattern on the front. So I'm just going through now, and I'm going to ink the edges of that blue paper. I want it to stay, or not the blue paper, of the pink paper. I want it to stand off and have a little bit of a shadow from that triangular paper. I'm not going to actually ink everything else in this layout the way I normally do it. I'm going to use some Amy Tangerine die cuts that they're glossy, so that's kind of a pain if I do that. So now I'm going to work on my title, and the title is going to be "Let the Run Begin." So kind of a play on the word on the saying "Let the fun begin" is kind of where I thought that would be. I am not good at clever titles, so when I figured out that I could do this sort of play on words there, I was very excited and, you know, giving myself a little bit of a pat on the back here. All right. So now I'm looking at this. Again, as I told you before, I want to be able to see those bright pink words that say dream, brilliant, sparkles, and then magical is on the left, but I'm having a problem because I can't rest my title on the photo there like I normally would do. And normally I don't like my titles floating. I want them to be resting on something. However, in this particular case, I am going to let it rest like that, as you're seeing it right now. And I'm kind of looking at the lines of the paper as little shelves, and so that's why I'm thinking that this works for me. All right, now I am looking at using some of the buttons from the new Glitter Girl line, and that is the mixed embellishment pack. So there's buttons and enamel dots and some sequins there. And at the same time, I am grabbing that Amy Tangerine ephemera, so that would be the die cuts from that collection. And the collection is called Hustle and Heart. It's her brand new collection. So Hustle and Heart, it's the die cut pack there. And I found that bright gold yay there. And I like that because I'm starting to run again. And then I have that arrow there that says this was amazing, because it actually did feel really amazing for me to do this. All right, then I found that remember tag because I do need something to journal on here, and that's going to be it. And you see me playing around with that button there. It's the button that has Chamel's face on it, but I figured I have glasses and my hair is up when I'm running, so I'm translating that to myself. Sorry, Chamel. Anyway, then what I'm doing there is I have a, I grabbed another button there, the wood button there, and that has like a blue and turquoise leaf pattern on it. So the reason I was showing you that is now it feels like it's a more complete triangle, plus there's some blue in that. It I think highlights the blue in the arrow there, so it doesn't feel like it's out there on its own. And then I find this kind of little starburst button. So now I have a trio of buttons going on in my visual triangle of embellishment as well. I am looking here at the Hustle and Heart stickers, trying to find something. And I look and there's some hearts there that could work, but I didn't find anything else. So I'm going to get the photo mat glued down here. I'm doing things kind of, well, I don't want to say out of order, but oftentimes I'll actually get that photo and the photo mat glued down, and I didn't this time. My last two layouts, there were many things I didn't glue down until the very last minute. All right, so now I'm just going to get this title down, and that alphabet is a glitter alphabet from Amy Tangerine. The alphabet is called Other Half, and the font color is Aqua, and I believe you can actually buy that at Michael's right now. I was there today and I saw it there, so you might want to try that if you like the font. It's a really great aqua color, but it's very blue, which I really like. So now I have Run Begin. I know I'm going to have to do some sort of mini letter stickers for Let The, but I'm going to let that go for a little bit, and I'll figure that out later. I want to get some of my clusters down a little bit, so that's why I'm gluing there. So now I take these buttons are on a pop dot, and I usually take that pop dot off. They're already pretty thick, and then when you put them on the pop dot, it makes it even thicker. So most of the time when I have a button, I will take it off. And this one's going to give me a little bit of a problem. Or maybe it was the next one. I don't know. Whatever. I have the video speeded up about twice the time that I was actually scrapbooking. So anything that even wasn't really fast looks fast. That is our big secret, you know, as YouTubers, is that we're all speeding our video processes up, or a lot of us are speeding our video processes up. So it looks to you like we do things in no time at all, and really that's not true. Although I will tell you, I'm a pretty quick scrapper. Most of the time my layouts take about 30 minutes or so. If you're ever interested, between 30 and 40, I should say. Lately it's been a lot faster than that. If you're ever interested, in the very beginning of the video, I always tell you what my scrapbook process time is. All right, now I'm looking at adding some more color in here, and I'm going to do that with the enamel like dot collection piece from Glitter Girl. So the glitter stars here are from the glitter enamel dots, is what they're called, from the Glitter Girl collection. And I'm just adding different colors in to try to get this, the color distributed around a little bit more. All right, so I remembered that I had this hot pink alphabet, and it is from my little shoebox. It's called the mini alphabet stickers, and the color of this one is Lollipop, and it matches that tag that says Remember really well here. I will do my journaling on that tag, but you're not going to see that on camera. Sometimes if I want to think a little bit about what I'm going to say, I'll wait until after the camera's turned off and then do it then. But I usually get the journaling done before I photograph it, just the layout photographed, because I don't want to forget to do the journaling. It's important for me that most of my layouts have some sort of journaling on them, and usually at least a couple sentences. And I'm looking for my little tweezers there. And I'm just going to line these up on a line of the words. Isn't it nice when our paper designs have horizontal lines in them? It makes it so much easier. Okay, there you go. Or there I go, anyway. Now I'm going to grab some twine to put in the tag. That twine is from We Are Memory Keepers, and it is the So Fancy Floss in Blueberry. And then at the end of this, as I was going to put this away and get it ready to photograph, I realized I had gold foil in the Yay, but I had it nowhere else. So I'm going to come back with sort of a medium punch in that tag cluster there, a medium heart punch from Martha Stewart with some gold foil paper from Recollections. And then at the top one too, I will add a small heart punch, and that punch I think is from X, is the name of the company that makes it. But so Recollections is where the paper comes from. And then I did add a little bit of I added a leaf die cut there because I wanted to get some navy down, more navy down that cluster. Here's the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you're all well, and I'll be back with another video again soon. Bye!